I used to be a planner. I would project numerous outcomes and waste time in the lab of my restless mind, forming contingencies on top of contingencies until I was halted, both exhausted and afraid. And every time that happened was life I could have lived and didn't. One problem with prioritizing security over the wealth of your experiences is that there is no end in sight. There is always one more thing to be afraid of that costs you one more day of preparation and one more dollar that could have been spent being somewhere new. The desire for security is the process of sacrificing everything of value piece by piece in order to prolong the existence of those valued things you are slowly discarding. The relentless fear of what could go wrong is more detrimental to the richness of your life than if something actually went wrong. Because constant worry is a far worse experience than solving the misfortunes that arise. Any sacrifice that we make out of fear for a circumstance that might not even happen is time, physical effort, emotional energy, psychological stress, and resources spent that could have been spent enjoying our lives fully. And it may be time to ask yourself if you're willing to continually make those sacrifices, or would you rather your actions set the precedent that your lifestyle will not be injured by the limitless abstract possibilities and theoretical scenarios of what bad things could occur? These words are not being spoken to glorify recklessness, but to value the quality of life more than the longevity of it. Too often, we compromise the integrity of the life we want to live for an obsessive attempt to force our lives to be secure. You can live your life straining your muscles to hold the ground in place, or you can lay down in the grass and relax, trusting that the ground will stay. Yes, bad things happen, and yes, some of those things can be avoided. But there is no level of preparation that guarantees our lives will progress smoothly. If anything, the longer we spend thinking in terms of threats to avoid, the capacity of our regret increases. And the more our initial spark of excitement is killed by a mental state focused almost entirely on threats. Caution is beneficial to you only in terms of maintaining a positive well-being, so long as the cost of preparation does not negatively affect your well-being. Having a designated driver costs no psychological strain, so do it. Having a first aid kit in your pack when you camp does not burden your thoughts, so do it. Those are good investments, but worrying yourself sleepless over things you can't control on a regular basis is a bad investment for the quality of your life. And maybe it all comes down to this. No matter how many prescriptions we have, no matter how many vaccines we've taken, no matter how healthy our diet is, no matter how many locks we put on our doors, or how high the fences are around our homes, someday we will die. For certain, we will die. Death is not optional. We only have one chance at each day until the finale finds us. The choice we all have is, how will we spend our limited days? Will we resonate with the stagnant apprehension of caution, the cold fear, and the bitter regrets that come with desperately avoiding pain? Or will we resonate with our thirst for exploration, our compulsion to have fun, and our desire to share love?